Hey guys, this week I have something super exciting. I actually got some PITAKA cases in to review, and they were kind enough to send them out to me, but they did not have any control over this video, and all opinions are my own. They're not sponsoring or paying for anything. This is completely all my own opinion. And basically with these cases, I got something for the Apple Watch, the iPad Pro, the iPhones, and also a car mount that has wireless charging for your phone, and that also supported with their cases. So they basically have a whole ecosystem of products to check out, and I just want to do an unboxing and also a review. So if you don't want to stick around for the unboxing, then follow the time codes in the chapters for YouTube videos and click on the review section of the video if you're interested in that more than the unboxing. So hope you guys enjoy, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you enjoy the video. Alright, so we're going to start off with the Apple Watch case, and basically it's just a slim fit case that's made out of that carbon fiber material. And when you open it up, it's basically very simple packaging. It does remind me of Apple's packaging, and as you can see here, it is a fairly slim case, and this is for my 44mm Apple Watch Series 5, and this will work on Series 4 and newer for the 44mm, and they also do sell it for the smaller size as well. Inside the packaging, you'll also get some thank you letters and a little pamphlet to show you their other products that PITAKA offers. And right here, if you want to see the back of the packaging, you can go ahead and pause and read it. And now we're going to basically just take it off the packaging so we can get a closer look and see that carbon fiber material. As you can see, all the button cutouts seem to be lined up fairly well, and also for the watch band. Now that we have it out of the packaging, we can go ahead and install it on the Apple Watch. And as you can see, it does get on. It is kind of a tight fit on it, so it does take a little bit of force, but once you get it on, it's nice and secure. And the buttons are lined up pretty nicely, and also the speakers lined up perfectly. And same thing with the Apple Watch band slots. They're cut out quite well, and the feel of it's actually very nice. You can really feel that carbon fiber material there. Now moving on to the phone cases, they sent me two. One is the Mag Easy case, and then one is the Mag Easy Pro 2. And basically one is a slim one, which is the regular Mag Easy, and then the Mag Easy Pro is a bulkier one and also has MagSafe support. So taking a look at the packaging, you can see that it is very nice, and I do like how they have the little slot right there, and it just basically has this nice black elegant case. And if you want to read that, just go ahead and pause it. It's just what is PITAKA. And then on the inside, you can see that they do have some removal instructions on the left, but we'll get to that later. And you can see that beautiful carbon fiber material, and you can see that lining on the inside and where the MagSafe is. And you also get the thank you message and also the PITAKA catalog for their other products. And right here you can see the removal instructions, so that's nice that they have that there, because I think some of these might be a little bit tougher to put on. Alright, so now moving on to the Mag Easy case. This one I got in blue, which is really nice, and also for the other case that I pulled out, basically that one only comes in the black carbon fiber color, but this one comes in a whole bunch of colors. I chose the blue color because I have the Pacific Blue iPhone 12 Pro, and I thought this one would look the nicest. And as you can see, it is a very slim case, and it's actually very light, and the material does feel very nice, but we'll get to that in a little bit. And on the inside, you did see the instructions there, and as you can tell, it's just very simple but elegant packaging from PITAKA, so nothing but class act there. Also, just taking a look at the two different cases, you can see that the Mag Easy case that's on the right in blue, it's very flat, and it does kind of go with the flat style of the iPhone 12 Pro, whereas the other one does add some extra curvature on the back and also has its own kind of look to it around the corners, where it has those angled edges, and that's honestly very nice, I think, for protection. And when you pop in the case, you can tell that it's going to be a little bit bulkier than the other one. And overall with the edges, they are a little bit sharp, but they're not too bad, and I don't think they'll cause too much trouble. But stick around till the end of the video when I review the case, so to give you an update on that. And overall, the buttons do feel actually quite clicky, which is good to see, because I know some cases they don't have a clicky feel. It does get kind of annoying when they feel too mushy. And overall, the carbon fiber material feels really nice, and I think the case just feels nice and sturdy, and it basically has a nice curvature to the back, so it fits in your hand quite nicely. So we're going to go ahead and pop it up. And I didn't really pay attention to the instructions, but if you just kind of pop the edges out on the bottom, you'll be able to pop out the case no problem. And this case is obviously much slimmer and lighter, so it doesn't add that much bulk at all, and it does kind of help during to protect scratches, but I don't think so much for drop damage. And the bottom is exposed, but you don't have any problems with charge cables, and at the top it is kind of exposed, and of course over the buttons they're exposed as well. Overall, the feel is very nice, and it does retain that boxy feel that the new iPhones have, which is good to see, so definitely happy so far with that. Next up, we have the car mount that basically also has a wireless charger in there, and this is a magnetic one, and it works with their cases. So they do have a whole ecosystem of products, and they do work together. Unfortunately, I don't think this will work with other cases unless they have an actual magnet on the back. I don't think it's MagSafe compatible, but the other cases that PITAKA sells do kind of work with this because they all have a magnetic plating in it, even the slim one, which is good to see. Now, overall, the material is very nice. You do see that carbon fiber material, and you did see the metal rim, and then inside the packaging, you do see the charger cables and the accessories for the mount that will go inside of your car. And over here, I think this cable is actually supposed to be good quality. Let's go ahead and just take it out of the packaging there. Yeah, and as you can see, you do see the little carbon fiber accents there, which is really nice to see. I love when companies kind of pay attention to the small details. And it's also USB Type-C, which is good to know because that is the standard now, and I'm happy they didn't go with micro USB or mini USB there. And right there, as you can see, it is a very strong magnetic hold with the MagEasy case, and also for this MagEasy Pro case. And this one is probably not as strong. I don't know if it's the material or the magnets are just not as strong, or the MagSafe kind of interferes, but it does work well enough, and I'm sure it'll work well when we put it in the car as well. And then over here, as you can see, this socket kind of just pops in there. If I can get this figured out here. Alright, so yeah, once you pop it in and you lock it in place, basically you can move it around so you can find the sweet spot for your car. Yeah, it has a full range of motion there, so that way you can either mount it to the windshield or just the dash. And I do think they recommend the dash. I don't know what the laws are about that, but you can go ahead and check that out for wherever you live. Next up, we have the case for the iPad Pro, and as you can see on the packaging right there, it is compatible with the Magic Keyboard, and I have been testing out with that as well. So we'll go ahead and be able to show you those clips later on in the video. So opening it up, it does have quite simple packaging. If you want to go ahead and read anything, just go ahead and pause it, like I said earlier. And as you can see, the carbon fiber just looks extremely nice, and they also include a screen protector. I don't think it's a tempered glass screen protector, but we'll take a look here. And yeah, it's just a flimsy kind of regular plastic screen protector, so not the best quality. I would recommend getting one separately. And as you can see, there's no lining on the inside, it's just plastics. I would have liked to see lining on the inside, but I do think that that's because they're trying to make it as slim as possible to work with the Magic Keyboard. And when you pop it in, it is nice and secure, and I don't think it interfered with my paper-like screen protector, so we'll take a closer look at that in a second. And yeah, the feel is very nice, just like their phone cases, and the Apple Pencil does seem to be working perfectly fine, no interference there, nice and sturdy, so you don't have to worry about the Apple Pencil interfering there. And yeah, it looks like the paper-like screen protector was not interfered with, which is nice to see, and the pins at the bottom are accessible for the Magic Keyboard. So that will be it for the unboxing portion. So now let's get over to the review. Now, when it comes to the review, I'm going to be talking about the car mount first, and this car mount has worked very well. The case has stayed on there really nice, and it's nice and secure, so you don't have to worry about the phone coming out of the case. And as you can tell here, my girlfriend's kind of just smacking the phone around, and it's basically just staying secure on there, no problem there. It does not work with MagSafe cases, which I would have liked to see, or even without any cases on. It doesn't work because it's not MagSafe compatible, so I would have really liked to see that. But overall, the sturdiness is very nice even while driving, and they also do advertise they have a fan in there to help your phone not basically get destroyed. Now when it comes to the cases, I think my favorite is going to be this blue one, mainly because I am biased towards the blue color. I like blue a lot, and it's very slim, so it's very nice to hold in the hand. I'm afraid of dropping the phone in this case though, so if I'm going outside, I wouldn't be rocking this case. I'd be having one of the other cases, like this one. So this case is nice and sturdy, and the curvature on the back does make it feel nice to hold in the hand. The edges are a little bit sharp, that's what I've noticed, but it's not too bad. And the cool thing is it does keep the flat edges enough where you can basically have the phone stand up on the bottom, like if you didn't have the case on it. And the carbon fiber material on both cases have held up very nicely. With this case, this is the MagSafe compatible one, and basically the magnets are strong. They work through the case, and whatever they did to basically implement the MagSafe technology, it works really well, nice and sturdy, so you don't have to worry about any of the accessories not working well with this. So that's nice to see, and it's a nice touch to have that. Now next up for the Apple Watch case, something I noticed is that one side is basically kind of covering the end right there that you saw, which makes it a little bit hard for some Apple Watch bands. And I noticed with my Nomad leather band, it did kind of interfere a little bit. I'll see if I can try and replicate that right here. And basically the top one locked in fine and okay, but with the longer part of the band on the bottom of the Apple Watch, it kind of had to be wiggled in and forced in a bit. But once you do it, it'll basically be nice and secure and it won't pop off. And other watch bands did not have this issue, so it might be an isolated incident there. And overall, the Apple Watch case has just felt really nice, and it's looked really nice. Now next up with the iPad case, it is basically another slim case, but that's also because it works with the Magic Keyboard. The material is very nice, just like the other cases with that carbon fiber material. The edges are a little bit sharp and they are plasticky, which I would have liked to see them have a little bit better material choices, but I think they didn't have many options to make it slim to work with the Magic Keyboard, and it has worked with the Magic Keyboard no problem, which is really nice to see. Alright, so what did you guys think of PITAKA cases? Did you like them? Do you hate them? Do you like the Nomad cases better? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you want to check these cases out, all the links are in the description. And don't forget to take it easy with some tea, and I'll see you guys in the next one.